first project and understand what's the Android Studio and how we can work Flutter projects on Android Studio. So we are going to go for the first basic of our lecture, right? So let's straight dive to my laptop, and I guess you already seeing my screen, right? So here's our Android Studio screen, right? So I think you have already installed the Flutter plugin, so you will see this new Flutter project option. If you not go and watch my video on how to install the Flutter SDK and on the Android Studio for the first time and run the Flutter projects on the Android Studio in a Mac, so must watch video. So before this video continues, you go and watch that video and then come after and start this video, so you can have this option to create a new Flutter project. So right, so first click on the new Flutter projects. You will see a little pop-up over here which says create new projects, right? So it will automatically get the Flutter SDK path where you have located. If not, you will have to relocate the Flutter files, SDK files on the proper location that I have already explained in the previous video, so you don't have to miss that video, right? So go and watch that. Here we are going to select the Flutter on the left panel and the Flutter SDK path. We don't have to do anything, and it will automatically recognize the SDK path, right? Click on the next. Then here you have to give the project name. So I'm going to give my first project name. Okay, the first project. Sorry for the name. Yes, and where this project will be saved, it will be here under Studio project, your project name, right? Description, you don't have to do anything. Project type, you have to create an application, right? Organization, you have to write your organization name. Suppose I am going to write com.logically swift. Okay, so you don't have to touch over here. We are going to create iOS language Swift and Android language Kotlin, right? Platform will be Android and iOS, no Linux, MacBook, web or Windows have to select. Because we are creating an app for Android and iOS only, right? So in the mode setting, you don't have to do anything. That's the by default setting, so you don't have to do anything, and then just click on the finish. Okay, so you cannot give a space on the project name. You have to keep it together, or you can put the underscore, right? So click on the finish and you will be redirected to the editor. This is your editor where you are going to edit the code, right? So this middle part in the black one, this is your editor. In the left panel, it's a project hierarchy. You can select the packages, project file, or you just want to have a look at to the overall project. You can select the project, and then lib will be the folder where we are going to where Flutter will give us the direct basic code of the Flutter, right? So this is the basic code in the main.dart in the lib in the project part, right? So this is the project hierarchy. This file is very important for the Flutter, right? spec.yaml. So if you are going to use any third-party tools, so here you have to mention the third party, and then you can use the third-party tools over here, right? So you just have to mention the third-party library over here, and then just you have to click on the pub.get, so it will get all the files and folders for you, right? So this file is very important in the Flutter projects, and also the space and anything you do over here is really matters the most to the Flutter, right? So you just don't have to touch anything right now. I'll explain this part later in the course, right? So you just don't have to do anything, just keep it as it is, and we are going to use it in the future, right? So here you have to go to the main.dart. You can see the basic code given by the Flutter, and how you can also create these basic codes, it's also mentioned in the Flutter basic project, right? So this is a material app, it's called the widgets of the Flutter, right? So material app is the basic of the basic widgets of the Flutter, right? So it's for the demo purpose, so you can use in your basic project to create some fun projects for the startup, right? So here in the right hand side you can see the device manager. If you have any device connected, it will show over here. If not, you can create a virtual device. This is the Flutter outline, where you will see the deep hierarchy of the Flutter projects, right? When you once start creating the projects. This is the Flutter inspector. If you have any issue with the Flutter editors, then it will show over here. You can inspect and everything you can do over here. This is a Flutter performance tab. How is the Flutter performing, and the speed and all, it will be shown over here. This is the emulator tab. If you have any emulator connected for the Android Studio, it will show over here, right? And this is the device file explorer. If you connect any physical device, then all the files will be shown over here. Okay, then you can go to the file section, and here all the options are will be available for you to change and edit. Currently I am working on the, you can if you want to change the theme of the Android Studio, right, you can always go to the preference, and here you will see the appearance. You can change the theme of the Flutter, intelligent, light, or Dracula. I think dark is must was, because I used to code in the night, right? So I always keep the down light, so it will comfort my eyes a lot more, right? So black is better. Here you can change the setting of the editor's light, right? If you want to change any shortcuts, you can do over here. And if you want to change the font or code style, or you can do anything just literally over here, right? You can install the new plugins over here, and everything is simple, pretty simple. All the things are written over here, you just have to read and do that. Now if you want to run this project, right, so you can do one thing. You can select the there is one great update by the Android Studio and Flutter, that you can run the Flutter codes on the Chrome web only. If you select the Chrome web from here and just push the run button, then it will automatically run the code in the Chrome only. You just don't need any device or any emulator to connect with it, right? So it's really fast. You can small down the screen and you can just have a look at this. It's running, right? So it's a demo project of the Flutter. You can have a look at it. If you press the increment button, it will increment. This is the pretty simple basic code of the Flutter, right? So that's it. This is the Android Studio code, and it's pretty simple. You just have to get familiar with it. You just have to play around over here to understand the editors, and it's simple, nothing hard, nothing that you cannot understand over here, right? So this is a simple one. So hope you have learned something today from me, and hope you will like this video and share this video. If you like, please share this video and just learn and love the code, right? So please subscribe the channel if you have not yet, to get the daily updates on the Flutter and other technologies as well. We are planning to increase our scope for the study for the students with the latest versions in the development, right? So if you have not, then please subscribe the channel to get the daily updates of our channel and videos. And thank you for watching this video. Thank you so much.